Everybody looks beautiful.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
I don't know how this ended up being such a short agenda this month.
Did we finalize the budget last month?
The
Final vote?
Yeah, for the preliminary budget, and then of course we do tax levy in August, and then the final budget. State of. We'll do all of that. But yeah, we do have a budget that, so we can bill and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And pay payroll, do payroll.
Okay, these on top are people that are here, if you want to keep that, and that you know, but there's,
Yeah, well, yeah,
That-
that's
yeah,
pages,
yeah, that's what I mean, yeah, yeah. The other time we were like, oh, they're in here somewhere.
If you want to file.
So you don't know, let's see, Jane is coming, well, missing,
Our new people.
Becky's not coming,
Becky's already, yeah, she was told us last.
Leanna's here, Mike's here, and the two
Yep.
new people are not. Okay. So,
Who are people, what are their names?
here,
Holly Cronin and Kristen, she goes by Chris Philpott. With an F-I-L-L.
All right, I'm not part of that.
okay, I'll just leave it there, okay.
Okay, that'll
All
work.
right, now let's go ahead and begin the call this meeting of the Trails Library Board of Trustees to order. Let's begin with roll call, please.
Goldie here, Dan,
Here.
Deanna,
Here.
Mike,
Here.
Paul, not here, Chris, not here, Harlan, here, Patty,
Here.
Jane, not here.
I hear you.
She's coming, she said, so. Okay. All right. All right. Comments, Deanna, I'm sorry, Deanna?
Well, I am Deanna Schuler. I'm the branch manager down in Layton. Sorry we couldn't host you down there this time around, but as I'm sure the person coming from there will agree with me, it was not going to be a pleasant drive there or back, especially in the dark. As far as news, since last July when you guys have come down, we've got a year with our new school administrators, and things are going really great that way. Summer reading program, I feel, don't have official numbers, but I feel is better than we've had in all the years we've been down there. A lot more involvement. The dinosaurs, I think, really reined them in. A lot more people came to the dinosaur event than come to some of the other events sometimes, so that was nice. A lot more people doing our summer story time, thanks to one of my other coworkers, Stephanie. She's been doing a great job with that. We have new families that have never come to anything before, so I don't know if they're new to the district or if they're just new to our library for the summer, but that's been nice. But that's about it. Summer reading program full swing. Lots of kids excited to get all the fun prizes and put the tickets in the bucket. I think that's bringing in a lot of the kids the tickets in the buckets with us because they get to actionably do something. So, but other than that, I don't have anything else. Do you guys have any questions about the Layton branch or me?
Where's your guys? Are you guys open weekend any?
We are open the first Saturday of the month. And right now it's, well, actually every Saturday that we're open is 10 to 2. And it's actually mainly for a story time and a movie time. We have had luck with the story time, but the movie time has kind of tapered off a little bit. But just one Saturday a month right now.
Anybody else have anything? Okay. All right, well, thank you for coming. I'm sure you had to drive on that curvy road, or do you not?
Actually, I live here in Warrensburg,
You live in Warrensburg,
so yeah.
okay. Okay, well, yeah, those roads are not fun when you're not familiar with them. Okay,
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for being here. Yeah. And thank you for giving us a heads up that, you know, we might not want to be going that
Like
way.
I said, hopefully we can have you next summer and there'll be a brand new bridge to drive on, but I don't enjoy driving that road right now and I know it a little bit.
Yeah, gotcha. That's, I appreciate that. Appreciate you letting us know. All right. Okay, we have no unfinished, oh, wait a minute, let's skip that. Okay, first thing is the consent agenda. So, what's that?
I'm gonna make sure the sign through.
Oh, okay, you want me to wait?
No, go right.
Okay. So does anybody have any concerns or anything about the consent agenda, the finances or the minutes? Nobody saw any discrepancies or anything? Okay,
I didn't see anything. I'm still kind of digging through stuff, but
yeah. Rita, Leanna, did you say something?
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, all right, so let's take a vote, please. Oh, we gotta have a motion, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I move that we accept the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, motion is made and seconded that we accept the consent agenda. Any more discussion? Okay, take a vote, please.
Okay. Dan,
Yes.
Deanna,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Carlin. Yes. Patty,
Yes.
Goldie, yes.
The motion is approved. All right, there is no unfinished business. Under new business, we need to have another member for the Public Request Committee because I forgot, Michelle, gosh. Michelle has moved and is off of the board. So currently we have Jane. No, wait, no. Currently we have Goldie. No, Dan, you're not on that one. Goldie, who else is on that, on the public, it was, and Goldie and Michelle, so we need
And then
one,
you.
and me, okay, one more person, so. Would someone like to put their name in the hat?
What exactly does that entail? Out of curiosity, I guess I'm not real sure.
The Public Request Committee is if we get a request for someone to come and speak at the meeting, we can look it over and decide whether or not that's something that we want to do or whether it's not something that needs to be brought forth before the meeting. Did I get that right?
Yeah, it has to do with putting something on the agenda.
Yeah.
So if they request to put something on the agenda.
Oh,
So
yeah.
a lot of times that can just be dealt with in the public comments section. And so
Yeah.
if there was ever discussion need to be made or whatever is why the committee was created.
Yeah, so it basically just, if there was a request came in, Jackie would contact the committee members and say, how do you want me to handle this or whatever, it was something that you couldn't decide on your own or whatever.
I've only had 2 people
Sure.
request to be the agenda, and that's the reason.
Yeah.
for that.
No, I mean,
So,
I'd be willing to do that. That'd be no problem.
okay, all right. Do we need a motion for that or can I just take a volunteer?
You just.
Okay. All right, you have volunteered to be on the public request committee.
That was too easy, right?
Right. All right, the next thing on our agenda is the FY 25 salary schedule. So, does anybody want to ask any pertinent things before we hear a motion? I was wondering, will this have any budget implications, or have you got that kind of,
I already put it in the budget
Okay, I
in
thought it-
anticipation of what we were
yeah,
gonna
I thought that's what it
request,
looked
yeah.
like, but I want to make sure, yeah, that's the only,
I always like to account for that, so it's fair, because I know that's always gonna be asked, and I can say, yep, it's already. in the
yeah, okay, I was looking at the budget, and I thought it looked like that was probably still in there.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? Are you asking a question?
I'm thinking about
You're
it.
just, okay, you're just looking at me.
Trying to form her question.
So it's just basically what you're doing is just making it more equal. Like, so people coming in aren't making the same amount as somebody who's been here 5 years.
So no, that's what we will look at doing next year, fixing that compression. This is getting us more competitive, because I know, can't remember when it was, but the board was like, we're still not competitive enough with our lower, tracks. And so we are, working to get them up to 15, which I'm looking here now, the minimum doesn't say 15, but it should. I'm not sure how we missed that, but, and to do it in a tapered fashion. And so that way the lower levels get a higher percentage than the higher levels, all the way to, track L, which is the director's track. And there was no change to that one. So it was 0% on that one. And it just dropped by 1% as we went up the track.
Could you repeat? So it's, so it's next year, after next year, this year, what is the purpose of, what's the overall goal? You said it, but I didn't get it.
So to get us up to where we're more competitive, to get the minimum, the lowest paid salary would be 15, starting would be $15 an hour.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Thank you.
Anybody else? Mike, Leanna, are you hearing what we're saying?
Yep.
Got any questions?
Yep.
No.
Nope.
No? Okay. Okay, would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the FY25 salary scale.
I'll second.
Okay. It's been made and seconded that we accept the FY25 salary scale. Does it need to say that? That's just, okay, that's, as we've been given a copy of it, all right? Take a vote.
All right, Dan,
Yes.
Deanna,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Harlan? Yes. Patty? Yes. Goldie? Yes.
Okay, so motion carried. So the salary schedule is set for 25.
And that goes into effect the first pay period in September. How we do kind of after the final.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I did one time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm okay if you don't, but.
I was gonna say that, and then I got, okay, yes. The Jackie did not get any raise, and so we have the option of, giving her a raise if we would like to. For what it says, let's see. For her track, if we so desire. So where did she go? Oh, okay, so I'm not sure what that mean.
We don't know how big a percentage.
I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure. According, you can't see according to that. Sorry, Jane, we're sorry we didn't get you.
Listen, I should have checked my email as I'm driving all around the country. I thought I should. Also parts of the county that I.
Well, we're glad you made it. We're glad you're not stranded on some curvy road between here and Lincoln. You're good. Yeah.
Daylight out, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, it does help when it's daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your trip? Well, good, good. I'm gonna wait for Jackie because she really needs to answer these questions. Does anybody have anything they wanna say, in regard to that?
I said, do you want to tell Jane what you told us briefly?
Sure, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I'm the branch manager down in Layton that you got to.
Oh.
See outside of.
It was locked.
Good year. I think the summer reading program is going better than it has. I really think the dinosaur program brought a lot more kids in, plus being able to put tickets in the buckets to get their prizes has them really excited. Our story time this summer, I think, has really taken off thanks to some new families in the area and word of mouth. So things are looking good. Good. And then I offered up questions with any adults when we were.
Did that somebody else get lost?
Yes.
Oh, no. I feel so bad.
This is one of our new people.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what else you could have done except.
I mean, you said,
Well,
you
I'm
know,
wondering if I didn't call, because they still have their personal email, and I wonder if I just hit the board group email,
oh,
so they may not have gotten it.
Oh, goodness.
Are they able to get here? Do I need to go meet them somewhere to get them the rest of the?
They're just not gonna come, because by the time they get here, we would be finishing up, so.
So who was that?
Paul.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I know the other day, he hadn't picked up his packet yet,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know. If they asked me, I'm like, I don't know, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll just have to
Yeah.
say, we're sorry, it just happened.
Oh, I did, I pulled up several times.
oh.
Yeah, I know, it's all right.
It's fine.
I'm still so
It's
bad.
fine. I had a nice drive. It was a nice evening,
Good.
you know, and I think that's how.
I'm sorry that it was a new person, they're gonna think.
I know
Yeah.
that.
But, you know, it's not anything we can do about it. The road is, construction is not anything, yeah.
I know.
So, you know, and if you didn't get them an email, it's no big deal. Everybody.
Please,
Yes.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And I have
Everybody
plans
makes
to go to
mistakes.
Clinton in another week, so I know I'm at really early in the morning, so.
On our email yet.
Not yet, because they are, but it's their trail people, and not their personal email, because I was hoping to pass this information tonight and set up a time for presentation, so.
Well, you know, they'll.
They'll
Life is
figure it out.
hard, stuff happens.
We'll get it there.
Okay, we're back to discussing whether we want to increase the salary schedule on track L.
Well, I have a question.
Not the whole track, because we want to leave that where it's the same, keep it.
Okay, so what is it that you
It
would,
would be
Like just
whatever
a percentage raise?
increase. Yeah,
okay,
that's what we're looking at, yeah.
But I had a question, because you moved somebody from track K
Mhm.
to track J,
Mhm.
which is actually less money.
Amber Alert.
Ambulance. Oh. It's just gonna have to go off, I don't know. I'm sorry, say that again, Carmen.
Well, if you move someone from track K to track J,
Mhm.
that's actually less money. How is it a 13?
It's backwards, it's supposed to be from, no, we moved them to track A from track J.
Oh, well, this is wrong. So you moved them from J to K?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it backwards on you?
It says from track K to track J.
Oh, it does, move to track K from track J.
yeah, two track K.
Yeah, from J to.
I know it's a little the wording's a little confusing.
Okay, so you moved them,
Correct, yes.
all right.
So is there a commonality in, did each track get a certain percentage or?
Mhm. So this was in your packet,
Did you have
so
the
it
sheet?
tells you the percentage and then how
Yeah,
many people that
you wanna see
affected.
it?
And then how many people that affected. So, but as you can see, the
So-
majority of our staff are on those first three.
Yeah,
tracks.
I know.
So we can't change track L.
Right,
We can give the director
We can
a raise.
do a
Yes.
one-time increase for this year.
correct, yeah, because mine isn't automatic in the proposal. that I put
Okay.
forward.
So you don't have to tell me how much you made, but are you on the bottom part of the track?
I'm
Medium?
somewhere in the middle, I believe. on and I can tell you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in the middle.
Cause I don't remember.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
And of course, that has changed over
Yeah.
several years.
Yeah.
Where we've made the whole deal, but yeah, I'm pretty much in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm not at the bottom or at the top.
No, I have it and I can pull it up from that, that's clear.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, so does anybody have a suggestion or want to make a motion?
So
Not talk about it?
the person that we moved from J to K, that was just one person.
Yes, correct.
We're not changing the track.
Right.
We're just changing that one person.
Correct.
We're moving them up the track.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know, is that 2% or 3%?
I don't know, what is the normal
Increase?
cost of living increase? What is that? Does anybody know what that is?
Typically, it's 3, the way things shook out this time, the lowest that anybody's going to make, as far as an increase this time is 1%. That person is way up there. Is why they only,
I think 3.2 is what the average is right now. The cost of living increase. I don't know where I heard that. I heard it just a day or so ago.
and then the next lowest that anyone would get would be 4% at that track age.
Okay. But when you top out, that's it, right?
Well, it would be small, it'd be that 1% that what we do when you're out of your track. So it's a little bit, yeah, you don't get what everybody else.
You get something every year, just a small.
Yes.
What do you guys think of 5%? And the reason why I said that is because I was kind of looking at the top numbers versus the bottom numbers, and that's kind of in the middle. And I don't know very much about salary, so you'll have to tell me if that's a good idea or not.
Yeah, I'm bad at math too.
Dan, do you have a suggestion?
5% would be
That's pretty
good. State employees are getting 3.2 this year. Last year we got, and I know this isn't the state, but 5 would be good. That'd be well above cost of living, and we know how everything's going up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3.2 seems low to me, but I swear it's worse than that. But
Inflation's only about, it's under 2% right now, but it's fluctuating
Yeah.
so much. 5%
Yeah.
would be.
So- Percent. You kind of in the middle.
That would be the people that are not out of their track, that would be the lowest that anybody, or, yeah, the lowest that anybody else would be getting would be 4%. So you wanted to go
Yeah.
kind of in the.
What do you think? Think out there neck and make.
Madam President? I move that we offer a 4% raise for this salary schedule.
Okay, do I hear a second? Did you guys hear that? Mike,
she said
Leanne,
4%. Yeah.
4%. Okay,
Second.
okay. It's been made and seconded that we give a 4%, whatever, cost of living increase for
Salary.
the salary, okay, for, the director for this year. Any more discussion, questions? Anybody? No? All right, let's have a vote.
Okay. Dan,
Yes.
Anna,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Patty,
Yes?
Carlin,
Yes.
Goldie. Oh, yes, sorry.
I was waiting too.
Gage.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so motion carried, so, percent increase in salary for this year.
Thank you for myself as well as the rest of the staff.
So can I clarify? So in other words, then we're gonna start to wind down the percentage increase, especially like track Bs, so that it compresses down.
Yes, yes. And so, because we kind of looked at if we just moved the whole thing like we had been, and trails cannot sustain, it's way out there.
Yeah.
And so, Tess and I talked about it, and I think I suggested the tapered, and then she put together several scenarios, and then, so I'm like, oh, this is something we could sustain, and it's gonna help, those lower tracks more so than the higher ones, so.
And just a comment, when I worked and I was at the highest level, like every year I would get like a 3% increase, even though I was at the
Yeah.
top. That was kind of the standard 3% when they.
It's currently in our policy, it's just 1% if you're out of your track, so that would have to be a policy change if we. And that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
too.
that
But you
makes a
haven't had a raise in a couple of years, have you?
Yeah, I've had to raise it. Because we've moved the whole salary track is the
Yeah.
only reason.
Okay, all right. And the next on our agenda will be, the SOFAR collective update. So do you have anything else you want to say about it, or does anybody have any questions?
So there was a lot of information in the progress report that Brandy had put together for you guys, which was in your packet. Personally, I thought it was great. I can't wait until our managers go through it as well, because right now, the admin team, we kind of have that common language, but we don't have that yet with our managers fully. So, and then, of course, for them to pass information down and everything. So we've had some all staff stuff, so we do have some of the common language all throughout, but not the bulk of it. So they'll be starting, I think their classes start in September. So they have like an assessment to do before that, and then a one-on-one to go over their results of their, things like that. So, and then we'll be finished mid-December, completely finished. So, anybody has any specific questions?
This is just a review and it needs no action.
No, it's just.
Yeah, we're just reviewing it and looking at it. Yeah, I don't think we have to take any.
We had told you guys that we would keep you updated, and
Yeah.
then when we're all finished at probably the December or January meeting, Brandy will appear again virtually and then give you all a final, report and give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. So,
But on the whole, you feel it's been helpful.
I really do.
Yeah, that's good.
I looked at the comments, basically, I think it was helping the leadership, but it looked like it was helping people more personally so that they could deal with.
I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
with issues.
And
yes.
it was very, and I think maybe I mentioned this to you guys before, it was very deep, it was really emotional, very self-reflective. So, yeah, it was definitely different than what I kind of was really anticipating, but it's been a good thing. And you really reflect on it, and, I mean, we're still working on homework and stuff, so we still have the course book, the workbook that we get to keep that. So we still are referring back to stuff, and like I said, we had that common language that we can talk about, those levels of leadership and.
Do you feel like it's made you look at your skills and how you use them and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And in a positive way. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Anything else anybody has to say? No? Okay. All right, the last thing on our agenda is approval of the audit engagement letter. That was wordy thing, listing everything that they're gonna do, everything that they might think about. Like,
Wow.
good. Holy moly.
That's a good sign they'll be good auditors.
Yeah. I mean, they were pretty thorough there about saying what they're going to do and how they're gonna do it, so it seems to me to be they seem to know what they're doing, yeah.
They've been on auditors.
Yes, they have,
Yeah.
they have.
They do a good job.
So, do I hear a motion?
I move we accept the auditor engagement as it is. It's pretty good stuff.
Second.
I'm impressed that y'all read the whole thing.
Oh my God.
But I thought, no, I gotta read this. All right, motion's been made and seconded. We did have a second, didn't we?
Or change.
Okay. You ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Okay, Dan,
Yes.
Deanna,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Harlan,
Yes.
Patty,
Yes.
Goldie, yes. Jane.
Yes.
Okay. Motion carried. The adult audit engagement letter has been accepted, so. Will that take place in August? Is that when it?
She's actually starting it on July.
Oh, okay. Well, I know last year we had that report in August, so I thought maybe he's gonna do all this stuff in just a month. Wow.
Actually, it'll be either September or October, usually audit.
Maybe so. Maybe I was just thinking that, I don't know.
She's getting to us a lot earlier than she has the other years that I've been. So it's kind of rushing me to get my stuff done. That's okay.
Yeah.
We can do it.
It's done. It's done and get it out of your way. All right, so, anybody have anything else? Announcements?
I saw we had a couple more employees quit. Were they like transferred out or?
So far this year, we've had 2 moves to new location. We had
I'm trying to think of where I saw it.
two from Warrensburg left. Thinking that's kind of where we were last time, and then we've had,
A new one in Warrensburg.
then we had one that's leaving in Knob-Noster.
No, no.
She gave us a really long, a notice, yeah, because she's not leaving until September. We had a lady in Lexington that took another job. And then we have a part-time in Fulton. And I have not seen the resignation letter on that. I'm not sure.
What did you just say?
Part-time in Holden left or resigned, but I have not actually gotten a chance to read the resignation letter.
I have a question about the bylaw review committee. Do we need to review some bylaws?
I thought of that too.
Okay,
And I should have written.
so that would be you, me, and Carlin, and then if someone new decides they want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I thought of that mid-month, and I was gonna get hold of you. We said something about maybe a new person wanted to join, so I thought, well, maybe we need to wait until after this meeting, but we probably should get started on it.
I think we should too.
Yeah. You wanna be in charge?
I'll send everybody. I'll
Yeah,
send
you
y'all
be in
an
charge.
email. We'll figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
And if you guys want, if you think it would be helpful, I have all the notes from, the board retreat that we did last fall. And where you guys had talked about some of the changes you'd like to see, and then, if you want any of my suggestions.
Sure we do. Okay,
I'll get that to Goldie, or just send it out to everybody on the committee. How do you want me to handle that?
whatever, works. What do you want to do? Send it to everybody, or do you want to?
Send it to me and I'll send it to everybody.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll save you some hassle.
And then I have one other question. Have we I'm on this committee, have we started, with the award system?
The Trailblazer.
Yeah, the Trailblazer.
So Tessa just sent out the form to everybody. I think, I haven't gotten a chance to read her email yet, and actually open everything up, but I know she sent that out, I want to say Monday. Monday, yeah, I think it was Monday that she got that. So hopefully we'll be nominated soon. And I don't know if she has reached out to the committee. I think there was a question whether we wanted to put it on the website or not.
Yeah, I replied to that. I
Oh, you did?
said, wherever we can put it.
Okay,
We can
okay.
Word out, but that was like an hour ago.
Yeah, I just.
Well, I was gonna say, I know Tessa, she's always on top of it, but I didn't know if you guys had gotten anything yet. So.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm glad you brought that up, because I did think of that committee thing, and I was like, I'm gonna wait, and then
Well,
I
haven't
didn't,
been home.
I
Haven't been
didn't,
home, so.
I didn't write it down.
There was some other reason we were waiting, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because we said maybe we want another person from the new people.
The new people not want to. So,
Okay, so there's no other business, meeting is adjourned.
So did the county commissioners okay Chris Philpott?
they did, yeah.
She just is not here.
She just is not here, and I'm wondering if maybe she ended up going to leave too. I got a lot of apologizing to do.
Oh, Jackie, just stop beating yourself up.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up.